Hi, it's me, Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful start to your day. I am here today to do a video that has been highly requested on my channel, and it is a video all about my hair. I get several comments or concerns or questions each and every day on my YouTube channel asking how I keep my hair so healthy and how I grew it so fast. So just a very quick little background story. In April, I believe, of 2013, so it's been just about 3 years, I cut 13 inches off of my hair. I donated it to Wigs for Kids and I cut it just about to here. It was slightly longer than a bob. Since then, my hair has grown to be just about this long. I want to say it's anywhere between 20 and 25 inches. So again, with my hair growing so fast over the 2 years I've been on YouTube, I get a lot of questions and concerns about it. So I figured I would make a little tips and tricks video of what I do to my hair that seems to be working. Very quick little disclaimer, what works for me might not necessarily work for you, but again, I figured I would just give you my tips and tricks to what I do each and every day and see if it works for you. If you have any other questions and concerns, just ask them in the comments below, and without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. So first and foremost, the number one thing that I mention to people when they ask me about growing their hair out or keeping their hair very healthy is to not wash your hair every single day. I personally don't even think that you should be washing your hair every other day. I wash my hair once or twice a week, which I know sounds really disgusting, but every single time you are washing your hair, you are stripping it of the essential oils. And the essential oils are a major part of hair growth because the essential oils are naturally what are keeping your hair healthy and hydrated. So definitely don't wash your hair every single day. Of course, this depends what kind of hair type you have. I have thicker hair, so I can get by with only washing it once or twice a week because it doesn't get very oily or very greasy. But if you have thinner hair, maybe try to wash your hair like every third day. It's really going to help with the regrowth of your hair. This next tip and trick is all about conditioning your hair. Usually anytime I go into the shower, I shampoo my hair as normal, I throw the shampoo in, I lather it all up, and then I rinse it out. But when it comes to conditioning my hair, I usually leave the conditioner in for about 3 to 7 minutes. I throw the conditioner in, I run my fingers through my hair so that I make sure all the strands are getting some of the product. I leave it in for about 3 to 7 minutes, I shave, I bathe myself, I sing a song to make the time go by, and then I wash it out. The reason that I do this is because it's kind of like your own at-home conditioning treatment without spending that crazy money on a conditioning treatment that you can get at the store. Another reason is because it keeps your hair really hydrated and really silky when you are drying it out later. The second thing is I always use a leave-in conditioner when I get out of the shower. I'm using one right now that I got from a FabFitFun box. I believe it's called Brio Geo. I'm going to show you in the clip next, but I always pump about like 15 pumps of it because I have long hair and I brush it through, and I always do that immediately getting out of the shower, before I brush my hair, a little bit after I brush my hair, and always before I'm adding heat to my hair. This next one has to do with brushing your hair. I cannot suggest enough times to buy yourself a wet brush. A wet brush is the only brush that I have used that has not completely ripped out my hair when brushing my hair. Especially if you have longer hair, when you're getting out of the shower, your hair is bound to be really tangled up. And again, the wet brush is the only brush that does not rip all of my hair out, and it's very gentle on my hair. Another thing that I can suggest about brushing your hair is do not brush your hair from the top down. Always brush your hair from the bottom up. So what I do is when I get out of the shower, I just basically kind of run my fingers through my hair a little bit to tame it, and then I get my wet brush and I start brushing tiny little sections on the bottom. Once this is through, I go to the next section, until I get to the top of my hair. If you are brushing your hair from the bottom up, you are going to do a lot less damage. And again, if you're brushing from the top and it's tangled up, if you have to make your way all the way through your hair, if you're starting from the bottom and making sure this part is silky smooth, then this part is smooth, then this part is smooth, by the time you get to the top, it's gonna go through very easily. Along with using a leave-in conditioner directly after getting out of the shower, I always use a heat protectant spray before I add any heat to my hair. So whether I'm blow drying my hair, straightening my hair, or curling my hair, I make sure that I add that heat protectant spray in prior to doing so. The one that I use the most is the Chi Iron Guard 44. I'm sure I just jumbled that all up, but I'm going to show you in the next clip, and it is the best one in my personal opinion. It is going to keep your hair from getting damaged and is going to keep your hair healthy, and in my personal opinion, healthy hair is always happy hair. When I am done styling my hair, I always make sure to add a Moroccan oil or a hair oil to the bottom of my hair. I usually do it at the tips and then I work my way up. I try not to put an oil on the top because, like I said, I don't wash my hair every single day, so my hair tends to get oily as the days go on, and I don't want to add extra oil on. So I usually just take the bottoms of my hair where the tips are, I put some of that Moroccan oil or those essential oils on the bottom, and then I usually move my hair up like this to make it warm, and I gently run it through my hair. It just tames all my dead ends or my frizzies, and again, it is hydrating the tips of your hair. Make dry shampoo your new best friend. By the third or fourth day, my hair tends to get very greasy or very oily, and to combat that, I always use a dry shampoo. Two of my favorite dry shampoos are the Aubrey one, but that is very, very expensive. I was fortunate enough to get it in one of my Pop Sugar boxes and in one of my Ipsy bags, and it's amazing, but it's very, very expensive. If you want one that works just as well, but is much cheaper in price, I highly suggest the Batiste brand. It's amazing. It's one of my top 3 favorite ones. You can also just get one at Rite Aid or CVS or your local drugstore. You can use the Tresemme one. I don't like it as much. It kind of comes out powdery, but it does the job. Usually I just take my hair, I spray it in, it comes out a little bit white, and then I just take my hands and I rub it through until it soaks up all of those oils, and then it looks like refreshed hair. Another thing that I like to do on third day hair or even fourth day hair, where your hair is just a little oily and a little greasier than normal, is to cover it up with either a headband, to cover it up with a hat, to add braids into your hair, to add a bun into your hair, or to put your hair into a ponytail. It does a really great job of masking the oil. You can't really even tell anymore. So a lot of times if I'm going out at night and my hair is just a little greasy but I'm not ready to wash it yet, I'll just throw a cap on, I'll throw some braids in my hair, I'll throw it up in a ponytail, a little bun, or I'll just add a headband. I find that if you add a headband and you push it back a little bit, you really can't tell the grease is there. So that's just some of my little things, my little quirks, if I'm not using dry shampoo, to kind of cover up all that grease and all of that oil. When it comes to adding heat in my hair, I only like to add heat into my hair once a week or once every other week. I kind of put myself on a rotation. I'll do a heat hairstyle one week, and the next week I'll do a heatless hairstyle, heat hairstyle the next week, and so on and so forth. On those weeks that I'm doing heatless hairstyles, I'll either throw my hair into a bun, or one of my favorite things to do is this heatless curl hairstyle. I've worn it in a ton of my YouTube videos, and I get so many compliments on it. It's so gorgeous. It is so great for your hair because it's not damaging your hair at all, and it's super easy to do. Basically what I do is I get out of the shower, I brush my hair through, and I let it air dry. I let it air dry to the point that it's almost completely dry but still a little damp to the touch. And then I take my hair, I split it into 2 sections just like this. Then I take a small section on the top of each of my hair. Again, I do this while my hair is a little bit damp. I take that section, I flip it into 2 different sections, and then I just twist it over. Let me get down here so you can see. And then I'll just take another section in, twist it over. Take another section, twist it over. You're just making one large twisty pigtail in your hair, and I just do that until I reach the very bottom. Once you reach the very bottom, I just twist my hair straight on through. Twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it. I twist that all the way down, and then I throw it into like little Princess Leia buns. It actually looks really funny. I do that, I throw it into a little elastic, and I keep it like that for about 2 hours before I go to sleep. When I go to sleep, it's kind of really uncomfortable to sleep on these, so I just let it go. And then I add a little bit of a elastic on the bottom so that it's easier to sleep in. When you wake up in the morning and you pull these apart, you get gorgeous. They are beyond gorgeous curls, and it's really awesome for your hair. So on days that on weeks that I'm not using heat, I highly suggest doing some like heatless curls or heatless hairstyles. Just give your hair a little bit of a break. This next one I personally think is an urban legend or a myth, but it is just to drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water on the daily. I try to get a huge tumbler cup of water each day, and I fill that up about twice. And again, I'm not sure if this is an urban legend. I just drink a lot of water and my hair grows really fast, so I don't know if that has any correlation, but regardless, drinking water is really great for your overall health anyway, so drink a lot of water. This next one is very short, sweet, and to the point, but a healthy, balanced diet is not only good for your overall body health, but it is also amazing in the overall health of your hair, skin, and nails. And finally, if you're in the process of growing your hair out or just trying to keep your hair healthy, try to stay away from those chemical-based products. Chemical-based products such as bleach are one of the #1 reasons for hair breakage and for damaged hair. So at all costs, if you can avoid using those chemical-based products in your hair, avoid it. This is something that I get on my channel quite frequently. A lot of you that are watching know that I'm growing my hair out to donate it again to Wigs for Kids. And a lot of you are very curious on how I can donate my hair when I dye my hair very frequently. Well, let me just tell you, I've been getting gray since I was about 19. My mom started graying early, and I started graying early as well. If I didn't dye my hair, by the time I'm 35, I would have a full head of gray hair. So I did make sure of this the first time that I donated. I checked up on it, and you are allowed to donate your hair if you dye your hair. Dyeing your hair is chemical based, but it's not as damaging as bleach. So again, if you are thinking about donating your hair and you dye your hair, you are allowed to do it. It's not able to donate your hair if you bleach your hair. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that this video was beneficial to all of you. If you have any other tips or tricks, please link them in the comments below, because I know that I would love to read up on them, and I'm sure the viewers of this video would love to read up on them as well. Thank you guys, seriously, for everything that you do on my channel. I freaking love each and every one of you. Thank you for all your support, thank you for all your positivity, and thank you for just being you. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys!